Hi and welcome to my channel Tea with Elaine, where we talk about self-care and small, inexpensive and accessible things that we can do throughout the week to support our mental health and well-being. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I am a mum, a full-time carer, just trying to live as mindfully as I can, taking care of myself in the process. I'm Elaine and I have a nice cup of tea as always. If you want to join me, please pause the video and make a cup of tea and take some time out for yourself. Today I thought we could talk about 3 things that we can do to support ourselves through the week. Number 1 is self-talk. Let's try to be aware of how we are talking to ourselves. That inner critic, is what we are saying to ourselves constructive? Is it helpful? And is it kind? I love the Mackey quote from his lovely book, The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse, where he says, being kind to yourself is one of the greatest kindnesses. And I think that's so true. So let's really try to be aware of that inner voice and the stories that we are telling ourselves. And number 2, I thought it's really good to try to do something every day that makes us happy, that makes our heart sing, and can be something simple like a walk in nature or hugging a tree. My son always laughs when I hug trees, but I love that. They're so grounded, so rooted deeply in the earth. So that's an energy that I really love. So something like that, listening to music, being creative, you know, get out a paintbrush or a pencil, do some drawing, painting, bake, cook something. You'll create something, do some writing, just try. Even if you've never done it before, but you think it's something you would like to have a go at, just try it and see how you feel. And then when we're doing something that's making us happy, let's try to focus on that, what that feels like. Really be present in that moment and think about how our body feels then. You know, are we breathing calmly, deeply? Do we feel relaxed? We're non-reactive. All these things, I think it's really good to acknowledge how we're feeling so we can recognize when we're not feeling like that, and what we can perhaps do to help ourselves just feel more regulated again, and more calm, our nervous system's more calm and at peace. So yeah, let's think about that too. And then the 3rd thing, I thought that we should do something that takes care of our physical body. So, you know, again, go for a walk, or do some gentle stretches, go for a swim, go to the gym if you've got a membership, if that's something that's accessible to you. Yeah, even you cook something nourishing, put some nourishing food into your body. You know, and then while you're doing that, put some music on in the kitchen and dance to your favourite song. You know, I sometimes, when I'm feeling stressed, I play the song that I really love is My Chemical Romance song, I'm Not Okay. And I put that on, I sing it loudly, I dance around. That just helps me feel better. It just releases some of that stress. So that's a really positive thing to do. So I think those are 3 quite simple things that we can think about this week. And I think if we can do that, it will make a difference in how we feel throughout the week. So yeah, let's try that. The self-talk, something that makes us happy every day, and nourishing our physical bodies. Because we need to look after ourselves. Our body's not just there to carry our head around and our brain. We need to look after that physical self too. So yeah, I think if we can do that this week, that be a real step forward in the right direction. And the affirmation that I thought might help us this week is, I will make time for things that nourish and recharge me. So let's say that to ourselves every day too, because by saying that, we send that message to our brain, and then our brain thinks that's important. So actually it needs to think about ways that we can do that, and opportunities, and make us aware of an opportunity to do that. So let's be positive about that too. And I'm aware I said in last week's video that I was going to put some pictures of my garden up. For me, gardening is great self-care. It's a mindful activity. I'm nurturing, growing something. So I'm really enjoying gardening at the moment. But I did want to put pictures up, but I'm still just trying to learn how to work the editing app that I have downloaded onto my phone, but I'm not quite sure how to do it yet. But I will get there, because I am a capable, intelligent woman, so I can do this, but just not this week. Hopefully next week. So I think that's everything this week. I hope that's helpful for you, and yeah, have a great week, and be kind to yourself, and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.